Welcome to Vendors for Healthcare. Today I'll be showing you how to claim your listing and how to maximize the benefits that come with your membership. We're going to be using a test company called Profit Without Census. So let's begin. From the homepage at vendorsforhealthcare.com, there are two places you can search for your claimable listing. The first is in the center of the page where it says search by name or keyword. You can start typing in your company name there and select find a vendor, or you can select member directory above and search from there. For today's example, we're going to start there. So over here where it says what do you need, this is where you'll start to type in your company information. This is also where the administrators will search for vendors that they're looking for. They can search by category and by location. So we're going to start to type in our company name. You don't have to enter the whole name, and it should find you in the listing. There we go. We're going to select view listing and confirm that this is indeed the listing that we want to claim. So it appears that this is the correct listing. So claim my listing. Now we've been taken to the page where we can select our membership level. You have three options to choose from. You have basic, professional, and elite. For today's presentation, I am going to select Elite so that I can show you all the benefits that are available to you as a member, regardless of which plan you select. In the Elite status, however, you have some options available to you that you don't in the other two membership levels. You can list in up to 10 different categories. You have unlimited location listing options. So if you're a nationwide company, and you operate nationally, this is the membership level that you're going to need. Within this membership level, you can receive direct inquiries, add vendor events to our calendar of events that is national, post blogs, articles, or other materials, post job listings. You'll be a member of our private vendor forum, so you can talk to other vendors. You can manage your leads. You'll be spotlighted on our front page. You can post classifieds, capture and respond to customer reviews, and also add coupons and deals if those are options for your business. We're going to click Get Started Now. Okay, this is the page that you're going to use to set up your account. You can confirm that you did select the Elite membership. And then below, you're going to enter an email address and create a password. Keep in mind that the email address you use here will be the same email address that receives the annual renewal notifications and other updates from our website. So make sure that it is an email address that is monitored regularly. Please include how you heard about us. We would love to know. And then if you have a promo code, you can enter that here and click apply, and your order summary will be updated accordingly. Please include all of your billing information, your credit card, and then click the boxes and create my profile. I'll give you a moment to do that. These are all of the options available to us. The published content area are all the benefits that you're going to take advantage of. The managed listing area, this is where you're going to make sure your demographic information is all updated and accurate. And then we'll go through a few additional things on your profile section here. So we're going to start in our managed listing area in basic information because we want to make sure all of our contact information is correct. Some of this has been preloaded for you, so it may not be accurate. So please make sure everything is correct before you save it, especially selecting whether you are an ICF IDD vendor or a nursing home AL vendor. This short description here is extremely important. You only have 170 characters available to you, and this information is going to show up underneath your profile when a consumer is searching for you. So make sure that it's specific to what you do and to the point so that they can see within 170 characters exactly what you do. So make sure that's completed. Here you're going to enter your location. So it's entered already down here, but if it wasn't, this is where you're going to enter that information. And once you've entered your information here, if you have a suite or a unit, you're going to need to click here and add that information. And then scroll down a little farther. Make sure your website address is listed and it's correct and that it works. And then please feel free to include all of your social media posts here, the links to all of your social media pages, your Facebook, any blogs, and a booking link, so on and so forth. This page is where you're going to upload your profile logo and your profile photo. If you're not happy with the logo that's already been uploaded for you, you can click Change Logo, and it will take you directly to your computer hard drive, and you will select it from there. It does need to be a JPEG or PNG file in order to upload properly. All right, so we're going to go to the next tab, which is Additional Details. This is where you're going to select the categories that you specialize in. There are 3 areas that you need to focus on: resident care, facility maintenance, and facility management and operations. Each of them have a drop-down. So when you click the drop-down button, you are going to see all of the categories listed underneath that subcategory. So today, for today's example, we are going to select facility management and operations, and we are a consulting services firm in the area of finance. So we're going to select those 2 options, and you'll see down below here that you are listed in 2 categories. Keep in mind, as an elite member, you can list in up to 10 categories for your products and services. Then down here, you can go ahead and click this link and upload a brochure for your company, or if you're a sole proprietor, you may want to upload maybe your LinkedIn profile or your resume, and then fill in as much information as you would like to share. Next is the About Me section. So this is where you're going to brag about your company. Make sure that everything about your company is listed here. Keep in mind a couple things. 1, you're not limited to character number. And number 2, all of the keywords that are within this area are searchable. So the consumers will be able to search on all those keywords, and if it's listed within this area, your company will show up in the search results. And then the last area is service areas. This is all of the states that you provide service or product in. If you just want to list your state location and not necessarily all of the street and the city, you can enter just the state. But if you would like to enter the street names, you're welcome to do that as well. So let's say, so down here, this shows that we are listed currently in Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Let's say we want to include Georgia. So the state pops up here, you click Add, and it now has been added to your locations below. Georgia is listed there. What this does is if somebody is searching for a vendor in the state of Georgia, regardless of what city they enter, if you match the criteria they're searching for, your company will show up in the search results. So that's why it's beneficial to just select the whole state, so that regardless of the city they're searching, everything located in that state will show up in the search results. All right, we're going to go back to the dashboard. We have now completed our Manage Listings section. So the next area we're going to talk about is the fun area, which is your Publish Content section. So in your Publish Content section, the first item here is Website Blog Article. You have the ability to post any type of educational articles that you would like that are related to healthcare. And by doing that, you'll enter the article title, you'll select the category, whether it's an article for vendors or for healthcare providers, and then you'll go ahead and type the article content below. If you've already posted this content someplace else, you can copy and paste it here, and then edit that information to meet your needs. We also highly recommend that you upload an image for your article that is appropriate. You can upload an image from your hard drive, or you can select stock photos and select something from there. But that just makes your article more appealing to the end consumer. When you're done, you'll click Save Changes below, and at the top, when you do that, a box will pop up here that says View Listing. So you can click on it and view your listing and just make sure that it looks right. And if it does, you come back here and click Publish, click Yes for Publish, and Save Changes, and then your article will be published. It will then show up here under Blog and under the category you've selected, whether it's for healthcare providers or for vendors. Okay, we're going to head back to the dashboard here and go to the next option, which is community article. This is similar, but as far as how you post that, but it is specific to anytime your company has been in the news. Maybe you have an article posted in a magazine, or you were highlighted in a newspaper. This is a great place to brag about your company and include that information. So again, you're going to include your article title, select the category, whether it's industry trends, awards and recognition, or financial news, and then enter your article content information. Here again, you can copy and paste if you'd like, and then modify it to fit your needs. And then again, please update, add an image that is appropriate. And when you're done, you will click Publish, and that article will then show up here under Resources and Businesses. We're going to head back to Dashboard, and the next item up is Classifieds. This is where you can post your business for sale, your equipment for sale, or maybe you have excess inventory you'd like to sell. Great place to do that. Again, you're going to enter a title, the price you're asking, although that is optional. You can include that in the information below. Select the category. You're going to select either business, equipment, or inventory here. What condition is it in? And then the status is for sale, for rent, or sold. So if you have something for sale and you sold it, you're definitely going to want to make sure you update that status to sold, or you can delete it altogether. You'll want to include a link to the where they can find more information. And if a location is relevant, you'll enter that information here, and then a description below. And again, be as descriptive as you possibly can. And when you're ready to post that, you're going to click Yes for Publish, and then that will show up under Resources and Businesses. Again, go back to your dashboard, and you're going to go to Coupon. So if your company offers coupons or discounts, this is a great place to post that information. You'll enter the title. What type of offer is it? Is it a promo code, an online sale, or an in-store offer? What is the end date so that there's an expiration date for this offer or this coupon? You'll enter your promo code here, and a link to the website where they can find that sale or that special deal. And if your location is relevant, you'll enter that here, and then again, a description. And please include some type of image so that it's more appealing to the end consumer. And when you're completed, you'll click Yes for Publish, and that will show up. It will not show up at the top here. It will actually show up in your profile. So I will, because it's specific just to your company, it won't be made public in this toolbar. And when we get done with this training, I will show you what that looks like. Head back to the dashboard, and the next item up is events. We have many, many events already listed in the event calendar. So make sure that you search for your event before you post another one, because we want to avoid having duplicate events. There are 12 months of events already listed. But if your event is not listed, you are welcome to add one. Again, enter the title, select the category. What type of event is it? Is it a seasonal convention, an educational event, a charity event? So select your category. Does this repeat? So are you offering a weekly, maybe a weekly update call? If so, then you will select yes, that it does repeat every week at the same time. If not, leave this as no. Select start time, start date, end date. And then if there's any cost associated with this event, and then a link to your website where they can register. If an address is relevant, you'll include that here. And again, enter a full description and include an image. Once you've saved this event, it will go to the administrators within Vendors for Healthcare to approve it. Once it's been approved, you'll be notified by email, and it will show up in the events calendar. The next item is job listings. If you have a position open and you'd like to post it here, and so that other vendors and other healthcare providers can see your openings, it's a great place to do that. Again, you're going to enter your job title, your company, the start date, the yearly salary. It's recommended, but it's not a required field. Is it a full-time, part-time, contract type employment? You'll select that, the location of the business, if that's relevant, and a link to your website where they can apply. And then again, as much information as you can in the description section. And add an image. That's always helpful to make it more appealing to the consumer. And then once you click publish, it will show up under resources and jobs. And then just a side note, all of these benefits that we've been discussing, as you complete them and post them, you will see down here at the bottom a summary of all of your benefits and how many items you have in each area. So you can quickly identify those. You can go in and update, edit, publish or unpublish articles, and you can also delete them here. All right, back to the dashboard. We are now on our last benefit here called discussion. This is the vendor discussion forum. If you would like to chat with other vendors about certain things, this is a really great place to do that. Or if you just want to kind of brag about your company, you can do that as well. You'll enter the discussion title, and then you're going to select a category because we want to keep these discussions as organized as we can for search purposes. So some of the category items we have listed here are maybe event success stories, vendor resources, marketing ideas, product launch. Maybe you're seeking an exhibit booth sharing partner. We're actually going to create one of those. We're going to look for someone to share a booth with us at an upcoming conference. Okay. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to post this discussion. We're seeking somebody to share a booth rental with us at the OHCA conference on May 5th. We're going to include as much information in the discussion content and then upload an image. I recommend this image be either the OHCA logo or most healthcare organizations that have conferences or conventions or events, they have a photo specific to that event. So I strongly recommend that you upload that image. And then you're going to go ahead and click Save Changes. See, now here this says View Post because we saved our changes. So we can click View Post and make sure that it's what we want to see. And if it is, then we'll click Publish, and then we'll hit Click Save Changes again. And now that will show up here under Discussions, and it will also show up on your profile page. And you're going to see it down here as well in the discussion area. Seeking booth partner, and it says that it's published. This one says it's a draft, so we haven't published this one yet. You can go in here in Actions and maybe edit your post or delete your post, or you can just view it so you can see what the consumer sees when they search. So for this example, we're going to go ahead and delete this because I don't really want that to be out there. And we're going to head back to the dashboard. Okay, one last area I wanted to discuss here there's 3 options right at the bottom of your, at the top of your profile that are very helpful to you. If you want to click on the profile statistics, this is where you can see what kind of interaction there has been on your profile. And it tracks it on a monthly basis. So this particular profile stat shows us that like 27 people viewed our profile in the month of February. And in the month of March, we had 729 views of our posts. The posts here are cumulative, so this is all posts that you've made. So it's not specific, and it doesn't tell you exactly which posts got the most views, but it tells you that you're getting a lot of traction. And then how many people have clicked on a link to see your website. Very good information so that you can see how you're doing on our directory. Manage leads. This is where you're going to find customer leads. When someone searches for your company and they click that they want to learn more or they want to contact you, they'll be asked to include their information. And when they submit it, you will receive an email telling you that you have a lead sitting out here on your profile, on your dashboard. So you'll need to log into your dashboard, and this is where you'll go and you'll see all of their information so that you can reach out to them right away. And then the last area I wanted to mention is manage reviews. Like I mentioned, customers can leave you reviews. We have a 5-star review process, and when someone leaves you a review, it will show up here, and you have the opportunity to respond to that review, and your response will also be visible to the searching consumers, and they will select a 5-star rating. Your 5-star rating will be updated on your profile page, so you'll be able to see at any given time what your rating is. Okay, lastly, I just want to take you to the member directory. Now that we have updated all this information, I want you to see what it looks like to the consumer. So here we are, Profit Without Census. Let's view the listing. All right, it looks so much better, so much more robust now. They can see information about your company. We can see this box here so that they can write you a review. Click here to see your phone number. They can send you a message. Anytime they click send message or fill out this contact information and click send, the information from both of these areas will be sent to you as a lead, and you'll receive an email. So please make sure you're checking your emails so that you can respond promptly to your customers. Down at the bottom here, this just shows all of your interaction with your directory. This shows an overview of your company. This is all your specialty areas, your blog articles that you've posted, vendors in the news articles, classifieds, your coupon area. So there's a link right here for the promo code, and then they can view more information and it'll be taken to your website. The events that you've posted and your discussion forum topics. All of that information will show up here underneath your profile. So I hope this has been resourceful for you and educational, and that you take the time to really work through all of the benefits you have and that you maximize them and have fun. If there's anything that we missed that you would love to see, we are always updating and improving our website. So please reach out to us at contact@vendorsforhealthcare.com and let us know what it is you'd love us to do and what you'd like to see, and we'll do our best to meet your needs. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to contact@vendorsforhealthcare.com, and thank you so much for joining.